Hello students, today we will study ammonia, one of the compound from study of chemical compound. So we will study today ammonia. What is formula of ammonia? NH3. Formula of ammonia is NH3. Some students they have confusion between ammonium and ammonia. Ammonium it is NH4, it is radical NH4 1 plus, and ammonia it is a gas NH3. Ammonia, you know, it is colorless, it has pungent smelling gas, it is alkaline, that is basic in nature, and one more property, it is highly soluble in water. Highly soluble in water. These are some properties of ammonia. Formula of ammonia gas NH3. It is a colorless gas. It has pungent smell. It is an alkaline gas that is basic, and it is highly soluble in water. Now what is formula of ammonia? NH3. Let's draw the structure of ammonia. Nitrogen and 3 hydrogens. Number of valence electrons present in nitrogen 5. Atomic number 7. So electronic configuration 2, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 valence electron in hydrogen. So 3 single covalent bonds and 1 lone pair of electrons. It has 1 lone pair of electrons. Lone pair means unshared pair of electrons in the formation of covalent compound. So 1 lone pair and 3 covalent single covalent bonds. Okay, that is structure of ammonia. Now today in first part we are going to see lab preparation of ammonia. How ammonia gas is prepared in the laboratory. There are 2 methods in our syllabus. One, first method, that is preparation of ammonia from ammonium salt and alkali. So lab preparation, very important part. Lab preparation of ammonia. Lab preparation of ammonia. So first method, that is from ammonium salt and alkali. From ammonium salt and alkali. Now which alkali is used? Alkali you all know. What the soluble base is? They are known as alkali. Ammonium salt, ammonium chloride, ammonium sulfate also can be used. Ammonium chloride plus alkali. It can be NaOH, it can be KOH or CaOH twice, calcium hydroxide. Now among these 3 alkalis, calcium hydroxide is used. Calcium hydroxide. Now when this ammonium chloride, ammonium salt reacts with alkali, it forms corresponding salt plus water plus ammonia gas. Salt, water and ammonia gas. Let's balance this equation. Calcium is number 1, chloride 2. So chloride 2, so multiply this by 2. Now nitrogens number 2, so multiply by 2. 4 to the 8 hydrogen plus 2 10, 3 to the 6 plus 2 10. Oxygen number 2, it is balanced. Okay, now first thing, calcium hydroxide. Why this alkali is used? Why not sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide? Now calcium hydroxide, this alkali is preferred because it is cheap, and one more reason, it is not deliquescent. It is not deliquescent. What is meant by deliquescent? When we expose salt to atmosphere, it absorbs moisture and turns into solution. Sodium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide are highly deliquescent. So if you keep them open in atmosphere, they absorb moisture and turns into solution. That's what NaOH and KOH are not preferred. So CaOH twice. First reason why this alkali calcium hydroxide is preferred, it is cheap, non-deliquescent. Now this is taken in higher ratio. One more thing in this, calcium hydroxide is taken in higher ratio. You all know ammonium chloride. It is which type of substance? It is sublimable substance. What is meant by sublimation? When we heat any solid, usually it turns into liquid and then it turns into gas. But there are few exceptions. Few solids, they on heating, they directly changes from solid to gas. So this process is known as sublimation. Ammonium chloride is a sublimable substance. So now when it is heated, it gets sublime. Now to counteract this sublimable action of ammonium chloride, calcium hydroxide is taken in a higher ratio. Another thing, it is cheap. That's what we can prefer this in higher ratio. Okay, it is getting sublime, so we can take this also in higher ratio, but this is compared to this, it is more expensive. So calcium hydroxide is taken in the higher ratio to counteract. Why it is taken in higher ratio? To counteract sublimable action. To counteract sublimable action of ammonium chloride. To counteract sublimable action of ammonium chloride, calcium hydroxide is taken in a higher ratio. Now ammonium salt. Ammonium chloride is used, not ammonium nitrate. Ammonium chloride is preferred, but not ammonium nitrate. Why ammonium nitrate salt is not preferred? Because it is highly explosive. It is highly explosive. And when it is heated, it decomposes, breaks and gives N2O, nitrous oxide and water. Ammonium nitrate on heating, it decomposes to give N2O plus H2O. Therefore, ammonium nitrate is not preferred. Okay, ammonium nitrate is not preferred. So which two reactants are preferred? Ammonium chloride and calcium hydroxide. So alkali is calcium hydroxide because it is cheap and non-deliquescent. It is also taken in the higher ratio. Why it is taken in the higher ratio? To counteract the sublimable action of ammonium chloride. As compared to ammonium chloride, it is cheap. That's what it is taken in the higher ratio. Now ammonium chloride, which ammonium salt is used? Ammonium chloride. Why ammonium chloride is used? Not ammonium nitrate. Ammonium nitrate is highly explosive. Ammonium nitrate is highly explosive and on heating it decomposes to give N2O, nitrous oxide, laughing gas and water. Therefore, ammonium chloride and calcium hydroxide, these are the reactants used. So you should know all these minute things. These are asked in exam for give reason why ammonium nitrate is not used in preparation of ammonia, in lab preparation of ammonia, or why calcium hydroxide is taken in the higher ratio, why calcium hydroxide is used, not sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. So all these reasons are very important. Now let's move ahead. We will see how the arrangement is done. Okay, round bottom flask. round bottom flask, it is placed slightly tilted. Now why this round bottom flask is placed slightly tilted? For that also reason. Now two reactants. One is ammonium chloride and second is calcium hydroxide. So ammonium chloride NH4Cl plus calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide is taken in the IR ratio. Both are powder. Now for this also there is a reason. They are grinded, crushed, so that the area of contact will increase. Area of contact of that reactant should increase. And when it is heated, then what it forms? Salt, water, ammonia. Salt, water, ammonia. Now this ammonia gas it should not trickle back. It should not trickle back. That's what it is. That's what it is. Round bottom flask is placed slightly tilted. Why this round bottom flask is placed slightly tilted? So that water vapors should not trickle back, which may crack the glass apparatus. Which may crack the glass apparatus. Okay, now after this gas is passed through a drying agent. Now selection of drying agent. Which drying agent is used? Calcium oxide. Quick line. Which drying agent is used? Calcium oxide. Quick line. Why calcium oxide is preferred as a drying agent? You know what is the nature of ammonia? Ammonia gas is a basic in nature. Calcium oxide, that is also alkaline. So base does not react with base. So ammonia does not react with calcium oxide. You know, there are another drying agent. If you take H2SO4, so if you pass ammonia gas through H2SO4, it will form ammonium sulfate. It will form ammonium sulfate. So ammonia reacts with acid to form salt. Okay, ammonium sulfate. If you take another P2O5, phosphorus pentoxide, if you pass ammonia gas through phosphorus pentoxide plus water, it will form ammonium phosphate. Ammonium phosphate. It will form ammonium phosphate. Okay, that is addition product. Addition product. So ammonia, even it reacts with calcium chloride, CaCl2 dot H2O. Ammonium chloride plus water. So both it forms addition product. Okay, it reacts with H2SO4 to form ammonium sulfate, ammonium phosphate, and addition product with calcium chloride. Now, what is the method of collection? Method of collection, that is, it is collected by downward. It is collected by downward displacement of air. Method of collection. What is method of collection? Downward displacement. Downward displacement of air. Method of collection is downward displacement of air. What are the reasons why it is collected by downward displacement of air? First, it is lighter than air. Lighter than air. And second, highly soluble in water. Highly soluble in water. You know, one volume of water absorbs 702 volumes of ammonia. 702 volumes of ammonia. So ammonia is highly soluble in water. That is why it is collected by keeping that gas jar upside down, inverted. So that is downward displacement of air because it is lighter than air and highly soluble in water. Highly soluble in water and lighter than air. Now next, how will you come to know whether gas jar is filled with this ammonia gas or not? So take a glass water, dip it in concentrated HCl, bring it near the mouth of gas jar. It gives dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. So when a glass rod dipped in HCl brought near ammonia gives dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. Gives dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. So then that gas jar is filled, we can remove and collect ammonia in another gas. Now when we have to dissolve this ammonia gas in water, it is highly soluble in water, we cannot dissolve directly in water. So for that, the same arrangement which we have seen in HCl, special inverted funnel arrangement. Special inverted funnel arrangement is used to dissolve ammonia in water. So ammonia, when we pass ammonia, it will give ammonium hydroxide, you know, but we cannot dissolve directly, it will cause back suction. Two reasons why we use this inverted funnel arrangement: to prevent back suction, it prevents back suction and offers large surface area. Offers large surface area. These are the two reasons why we use special inverted funnel arrangement. Special inverted funnel arrangement. The special inverted funnel arrangement is done to dissolve ammonia gas in water, which offers large surface area and prevents back suction. Okay, so we have done the first lab preparation of ammonia gas in laboratory using ammonium salt and alkali. Using ammonium salt and alkali. So which ammonium salt is used? Ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride is used, not ammonium nitrate. Ammonium nitrate is highly explosive, which decomposes to give nitrous oxide and water. Therefore, ammonium nitrate is not preferred. Calcium hydroxide is used as one of the reactant. Alkali, not NaOH or KOH, because NaOH and KOH are deliquescent. They absorb moisture and turns into solution. Therefore, NaOH and KOH are not used. Calcium hydroxide, it is cheap, not deliquescent. Therefore, that alkali is preferred. Now, ammonium chloride is a sublimable substance. To counteract the sublimable action of ammonium chloride, calcium hydroxide is taken in a higher ratio. Both the reactants, ammonium chloride and calcium hydroxide, are grinded into powder form so that the area of contact should be more. Then the arrangement, this round bottom flask is placed slightly tilted so that water vapors should not trickle back, which may crack the glass apparatus. This ammonia gas is passed through drying agent. Which drying agent is used? Calcium oxide. Calcium oxide, why it is preferred? Calcium oxide, it is a base. Calcium oxide is a base. So, ammonia gas is also basic in nature. Calcium oxide, quicklime, that is also alkaline in nature. So, base does not react with base. Then the dry ammonia gas is collected by downward displacement of air. Why it is collected by downward displacement of air? Ammonia gas is lighter than air and highly soluble in water. Now, it is highly soluble in water. So, how to dissolve this ammonia gas in water? using special inverted funnel arrangement. Special inverted funnel arrangement, why this is used? Because it offers large surface area, it prevents back suction. Okay, so this is first lab preparation to prepare ammonia gas in the lab by using ammonium salt and alkali. Thank you.